An Intel executive, he uses a highway interchange ramp, yes, a highway interchange ramp, to develop his latest home. We're going to talk right now to Nancy Keats. She's been reporting on this. Nancy, we got to get to the root of this. He had a picture. What did he have that inspired him about a highway interchange ramp?
It was sort of and it was sort of a gritty etching. And he was going through a change in his life. He had recently been divorced, and he was wanting to sort of symbolize that change through architecture. And he saw the interchange ramp, and it was sort of near his neighborhood, and it reminded him, it gave him the feel of the neighborhood, and he wanted a house that would represent transformation.
And it seems like he got that. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about who he is. Tell us a little bit about Brian.
He's an Intel executive. He does global brand management. And so he sort of says his job is managing transformations. And he's also very good at branding things and putting names on them. So, and for example, 2013 is branded the year of change for Intel, moving from sort of laptops more towards tablets. And so that also played a role. And he writes manifestos in his work, and he wrote a manifesto for his house plans as well.
All right, well, that sounds like a little bit challenging of a task for an architect, but he found somebody willing to do it. How did the architect translate his manifesto and the highway interchange ramp into a home?
Yeah, he found an amazing architect named Daniel Caven who completely understood, in fact, had known him before and ran into him while Brian Diener was on a date, and sort of noticed that he was changing his life and suggested he build a house. And so what he did was he made the house sort of for his new life. So it's now sort of a single guy's house, kind of a chick magnet, if you will. And but he put in sort of the feeling of the grittiness of the interchange into the house. It's a lot of metal and glass and a lot of big windows, and it goes around a courtyard so that you can see through the courtyard from one side of the house to the other.
I guarantee you this is the first segment we've ever used highway interchange ramp and chick magnet in the same video, but let's keep going here very quickly. The cost on all of this, Nancy, what did that run him?
Sorry, what did you say?
The cost of this in terms of this building, this renovation, what did that run him?
He bought the lot, which is pretty small, 50 by 100 feet, for $195,000, and the cost of the house to build was $450,000.
And does he do a lot of entertaining now in the home?
Well, what he does is there's this park at the end of his street that's very well known in Portland, where hipsters kind of hang out and picnic, and he strolls down there with a glass of wine and hangs out and invites people back to his house from the park.
All right, the Chick Magnet House. Thanks so much, Nancy Keats, for being with us.